Good evening, everybody. How are you? I apologize that there's been no direct message from me since my last video. I've been very busy and happy to say, in the studio. Yes. So I'm pretty tired and washed out, so just bear with me and I'll keep this as short as I can. An incredible amount can happen in 24 hours, one day. That video was watched, shared 20,000 times. I think it's officially, you could call it viral. I've had a tremendous amount of responses from fans, from friends, strangers, from lots of other bands, some of them quite high up. There's a lot going on right now. So basically, the first thing I want to tell my fans and supporters is you are unbelievable. This is what's happening so far. If you haven't heard already, this is what we've asked people to do. We've asked people to go under pledge, get onto your credit card companies, and ask for a refund, withdraw your pledge. Some people have asked, well, doesn't that mean that then Danny has to pay back the $5,000? Yes, it does. Don't worry about it. I'll explain. First and most importantly, seems like they're giving refunds back to almost everyone that asks so far. There's been no problems. I think over £10,000 have been refunded to various fans. And my wonderful guardian angel, Julie Bootland, thought to start up a GoFundMe page. So what people are doing is taking their refunds from Pledge and putting it in the GoFundMe page. It's called Fundraiser by Julie Bootland for Danny Vaughan. I just put in GoFundMe Danny Vaughan and the search yielded to that. So if you want to be part of that, if you would still, after all this, would still like to contribute to the making of Myths, Legends, and Lies the way you already have, and you get your money back, you can put it right there. But there's a lot more going on than just that. We've already got £6,000 in there. So that's really, really exciting. And I need you to know that it may be that some of you can't get your pledges refunded because perhaps you pledged early on or something like that. Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'm asking no one to pay twice. I couldn't live with that, all right? The stuff, the physical stuff is almost all done. Here's what's left of the handwritten lyrics are here, ready to go. These are all the personal cards that are going to get mailed out. All the t-shirts that I promised you would get are here. I'm going to sign them. The boots are here. The jackets are ready. So all that stuff is going to go out no matter what, because here's the best news of all. Someone that for now will remain nameless, a guardian angel, a patron saint, has come forward and contacted me personally and said he was appalled at what he saw and wasn't going to stand for it, and has basically offered to give me all the money of my goal, £17,000 now, so that the album doesn't get delayed, so that all the musicians can be paid, all the expenses, the t-shirts can be printed, the CDs can be produced, all of that can now happen. And so what I'm going to do is I will pay him back as your pledges come in to the GoFundMe page. They will end up going back to this wonderful person. So Myths, Legends, and Lies is happening. We had our first session today. Reese Morgan on drums, Chris Childs on bass, and myself playing acoustic guitar and sort of directing, but mostly sitting back and letting the really great musicians do their thing. We had a great day today. Tim Hamill at the helm of Sonic One Studios is wonderful to work with. It's going to be a great 3 weeks. I'm here in Wales. If you hear the rain, that's how you know where I am. So basically, anybody that knows me personally knows that one of my top 3 favorite films in the world is It's a Wonderful Life, Frank Capra's film. And I'm living it. That's not even an exaggeration, because within the 24 hours of that video being released, the amount of support, love, offers of money from complete strangers, people who weren't, I've had offers of money from people that don't know my music, don't know it, just don't want to see me suffer. It's just been incredible. And I'm so touched by it. And of course, the motivation of my direct supporters and fans that have done what they've done has just been incredible. The first phone call I got when I woke up the next morning was from the guys in the Ultimate Eagles saying, how can we help? Can we do something through the company to help? Shortly after that, of course, Michael from Taiketo was on the phone. How can I help? What can I do? Here's some money. Ted Poley offered to do a concert at Poley's Pool House, which I am going to visit eventually, and try and raise money. Dave Menichetti sent me some great emails. Nathan James just putting it out there and being very supportive, along with Classic Rock Magazine picking the story up right away and putting it out there. A big thank you to my agent, Martin Jarvis, who has made some really great things happen this week to keep this going. I've been in touch with Neil Innes from the man who does music for Monty Python has been in touch with me. It's like the coolest thing ever. And he's got the same problem. So this is everywhere. It's global. I don't know how this is going to pan out. I have written to pledge, and I've explained to them what my intentions are to basically try and get every pledge refunded and withdrawn, and we just close the books. I give them the money they sent me back, and we just walk away. I'm waiting to hear back from them on that. They have not replied so far, however. So I just want to say this has been the most incredible ride. I went from complete despondency to elation. And like I said, it's a wonderful life. And a very special thank you, again, to Julie and Darren Bootland, who have, along with my wife, been waving the flag and making stuff happen that I can't make happen because there's only so many hours in a day. Thank you all so very much. This story will continue. It's not just going to go quiet now, but I'm just going to be working in the studio where I love to be the most, and even more inspired to make this album, I hope, wonderful for everybody to listen to. Thank you so much. Good night. There will be more stuff coming from the studio very soon. Take care, y'all.